I've made six figures by the age of 19, and I bought my dream car. I bought my dad a Rolex. I've done many amazing things, but this video is not about that. It's about what you become is what you think about. A wise man once told me, "A mind governed by the flesh is death, but a mind governed by the spirit is life and peace." Now, this is a quote from the Bible. And you're probably asking, well, I didn't come here to watch a 20-year-old talk about the Bible. Well, hold on one second. Now, let me explain to you why the Bible talks about the mind so much. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So, I'm here doing what I said I would do only 2 years ago. I'd write down in my journal every single day, I'm gonna buy my dream car, I'm gonna buy my dream car, I'm gonna buy my dream car. I'm gonna make X amount, I'm gonna make X amount, I'm gonna make X amount. I'm going to believe in myself, even when believing is the hardest thing. The Bible talks about ask and you shall receive, but not only ask, but believe. Now, the power of belief is so profound that it actually becomes who you are. Now, I heard an analogy once that said, think about the man who believes in ghosts and the man who does not believe in any ghosts. Think about them. How are they unique? Well, the man who believes in ghosts hears a crazy sound at night, scary sound, and he goes back to bed. Now, the man who does believe in ghosts, he is scared out of his mind. Now, think about that for a second. When the world wants you to believe a certain way, they attach an emotion to it. They make you feel it. Now, imagine detaching from that belief, that limiting belief, as we so call life. Imagine detaching from the limiting belief that getting rich is hard, becoming successful is hard, buying your dream car is hard. Now, you, on the other side of this video, you probably came to this video because you want to get rich. You probably have a bunch of dreams. You probably have all these thoughts and dreams at night that you seem so real, but you can't feel it yet. And this is where exactly the mind and belief comes into power. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. The people at the top believed in a certain way, and they bent reality to make it inevitable. They bent reality to make their plan, to make their goals, to make their success, to make their imprint on earth inevitable. Michael Jackson would actually go in the studio at 2 a.m. and said, God is going to give this plan to someone else if I don't do it right now. Now, that's the exact urgency we must have in performing our goals. Detaching from the goal, but not only detaching, but detaching from the limiting belief. You may have had a limiting belief that school is the only way to be successful. And many of you know that's not true. Many of you know even Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, said school isn't really that necessary. Because he knows, in his legacy, he knows that what determines a man's success is bending reality inside their own mind so that it portrays in the outer world. And that's exactly what I did. That's exactly what each one of you can do as well. But now there's 3 steps I like to portray. The 3 steps of bending reality into your own imagination, that it becomes a reality. It portrays itself into the reality that we so call life. Now, the first step, of course, is detaching from the goal. Detaching from the end goal and letting it come to you. This is called the law of attachment. This is what I did exactly when I lost over 6 figures at 19 as well in crypto. After going through one of the hardest times of my life, I actually cried that day when I lost 6 figures. But actually detaching from the goal allowed me to buy my dream car only 5 months away. That's the true power of detachment. But not only that, but believing, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. But believe and you shall receive it. Now, that's the hardest part. Most people believe in the wrong thing. Most people believe in the what ifs. But we have to believe in the what if it becomes real. What if it becomes real in our own reality? We have to believe in the uncertainty. That's where we grow. We don't grow in the certain times, in the good times. We grow in the bad times. We have to grow and believe in the hard times to get to the good times. And then the third, of course, the law of attraction. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. You've heard me mention this multiple times, and I've sowingly put it into your mind. Now, I'm not doing this to harm you, but it can be harmful as well. With the law of attraction, there is a reversal. The more you think about something, whether good or bad, the more you become. So if you think about bad stuff, if you think about the negatives, the possibilities of this going wrong, that going wrong, all these obstacles, you will actually bring that into your life. Now that's the reversal. But the positive side is if you believe in positive things, and if you constantly think about the positive sides, about being optimistic, about the what if this happens, if this works out, it will actually sow and reap into your life. That's the 3 steps that got me to my success. It can definitely get to your success as well. You have to have a little faith, and you have to believe.